3 explosive twists set to rock Bold and the Beautiful in Tuesday's must-see episode. The Bold and the Beautiful delivers heart-stopping drama as family secrets explode into the open, paternity bombshells shake the Spencer dynasty, and forbidden connections threaten to destroy a reformed villain's marriage in the episode airing Tuesday, October 14, 2025. Paternity results confirm Will Spencer's worst nightmare. The moment of truth arrives at the Spencer mansion when Dr. Bridget Forrester unveils the DNA test results that will forever alter the family's trajectory. Luna Nozawa, the convicted murderer who faked her own death and sexually assaulted Will Spencer by impersonating his girlfriend Electra Forrester while he was intoxicated, has been insisting that Will is the father of her unborn child. The paternity test, conducted without warning in front of the entire Spencer family, confirms Luna's claims Will is indeed the biological father. According to soap opera analysts, Bridget's facial expression says it all before she even announces the results. The revelation devastates everyone present, particularly Bill Spencer and Katie Logan, who had been desperately hoping Luna was lying about the pregnancy. Will Spencer, still processing the trauma of being sexually assaulted, now faces the reality that he will be forever connected to his attacker through this child. Entertainment sources note that this storyline represents one of the most controversial plot developments in recent Bold and Beautiful history, with fans expressing outrage over Will's treatment by the writers. Electra Forrester, Will's girlfriend who Luna impersonated during the assault, faces her own devastating moment when the DNA results are confirmed. The young jewelry designer must now decide whether she can continue her relationship with Will, knowing that he will have a biological child with the woman who manipulated and assaulted him. According to spoiler reports, Electra and her Aunt Ivy Forrester have discussed whether this situation might prove too overwhelming for Electra to handle. Industry insiders suggest that Electra could potentially flee from the relationship, unable to cope with the constant reminder of Luna's assault. Deputy Sheriff Baker's dramatic arrest attempt. Just as the Spencer family reels from the paternity bombshell, Deputy Sheriff Bradley Baker makes his dramatic entrance at the mansion to arrest Luna, who has been presumed dead after faking her demise to escape justice. Baker's arrival represents the long-awaited moment when Luna must finally face consequences for her crimes, which include murdering two people, shooting Liam Spencer, and sexually assaulting Will. However, Luna won't go quietly. Spoiler sources indicate that the pregnant fugitive will desperately attempt to manipulate her way out of returning to prison, likely arguing that incarceration could endanger her unborn child. The convicted killer, who has demonstrated remarkable cunning throughout her crime spree, may try to leverage her pregnancy as a shield against prosecution. Entertainment analysts note that Luna has consistently shown a willingness to use any means necessary to achieve her goals, including elaborate schemes orchestrated with guidance from her grandmother, reformed villain Sheila Carter Sharp. Bill Spencer, despite his protective instincts toward his potential grandchild, remains firm in his belief that Luna must return to prison regardless of her pregnancy status. The media mogul has already demonstrated the intensity of his rage toward Luna. Spoiler reports reveal that Bill previously told Katie he wanted to kill Luna and make it look like an accident, though Katie talked him down from such extreme measures. Sources indicate that Bill, known for his fierce protection of his sons, will ensure Luna faces justice while simultaneously making arrangements to protect the unborn child from the dangers of incarceration. Katie Logan's stunning custody declaration. In perhaps the most shocking development of the episode, Katie Logan delivers a bombshell announcement that completely derails Luna's manipulative plans. The brunette powerhouse stuns everyone, particularly Luna, by declaring her intention to seek custody of the baby immediately after birth. This revelation destroys Luna's scheme to use the pregnancy as leverage to gain acceptance into the wealthy Spencer family and avoid prison time. According to entertainment analysts, Katie's custody plan represents a brilliant solution to an impossible situation. The arrangement would keep the child within the Spencer family while protecting both Will and the innocent baby from Luna's toxic influence. Soap opera experts note that this decision allows Will to maintain a connection with his biological child without sacrificing his entire future, career, and relationship with Electra. Katie's protective maternal instincts extend beyond her own son, while she recognizes that this child deserves a stable, loving home environment that Luna, currently facing life in prison, cannot provide. Industry sources suggest that Katie's custody announcement could have far-reaching implications for multiple characters beyond just Luna and Will. Penelope Poppy Nozawa, Luna's mother, who recently learned her daughter is alive, may have her own opinions about the baby's future. Additionally, characters including John Finn Finnegan, Lee Finnegan, and even Sheila Carter Sharp could potentially insert themselves into the custody situation, each believing they know what's best for the child. Entertainment commentators have noted that this custody battle could serve another crucial purpose at potentially reuniting Bill and Katie romantically. The former couple, often referred to by fans as Brady, have maintained strong feelings for each other despite their tumultuous history. Don Diamont, who portrays Bill Spencer, has publicly expressed his desire to see his character reunite with Katie, telling Soap she knows that Bill is ready for it at this point in his life. The shared responsibility of raising Will's child together could provide the foundation for Bill and Katie to rebuild their romantic relationship. Deacon and Taylor's forbidden connection deepens. While chaos erupts at the Spencer mansion, another explosive storyline unfolds at Taylor Hayes' therapy office. Deacon Sharp, the restaurateur currently married to reformed villain Sheila Carter Sharp, continues his therapy sessions with Taylor following a serious conflict with his wife. During an emotionally charged session, Deacon and Taylor share a prolonged, intimate embrace that crosses professional boundaries. Preview footage reveals Deacon telling Taylor, "I need you," during their tight embrace that lasts far longer than appropriate for a therapist-patient relationship. Entertainment sources note that Deacon and Taylor previously connected during therapy sessions years ago, though nothing developed from that initial spark. Now, with Deacon's marriage to Sheila experiencing strain, those feelings appear to be resurfacing with increased intensity. The most dramatic element of this storyline involves Sheila's discovery of her husband's emotional infidelity. According to spoiler reports, Sheila arrives at Taylor's office and peers through a crack in the door, witnessing the intimate moment between Deacon and his therapist. However, Sheila's reaction provides crucial insight into her character transformation rather than exploding in violent rage as the old Sheila would have done. She appears devastated and desperate to save her marriage. Soap opera analysts point to Sheila's restrained response as evidence of genuine character growth. Entertainment sources note that Sheila's expression reveals sadness rather than fury, suggesting she has truly reformed from her violent past. Instead of plotting revenge against Taylor or Deacon, preview clips show Sheila later approaching Deacon at his restaurant Il Giardino, begging him to come home and pleading that she needs her husband with her. Industry insiders speculate that this love triangle could mark a turning point for multiple characters. If Deacon chooses to pursue his growing connection with Taylor, Sheila would face life alone for the first time since her redemption arc began. Conversely, if Deacon recommits to his marriage, the emotional connection between him and Taylor could create ongoing tension and awkwardness, particularly given Taylor's professional role as his therapist. Entertainment commentators have suggested that this storyline could provide Sheila with a fresh chapter if writers decide to move her away from Deacon and toward new romantic possibilities. Steffi's return and the web of secrets. Adding another layer of complexity to the week's drama, Steffi Forrester prepares to return to Los Angeles from her time away, unaware of the explosive developments that have occurred in her absence. According to spoiler sources, both Brooke Logan and Taylor Hayes have agreed to keep Steffi in the dark about Luna being alive until after the fugitive is safely arrested. This decision, while made with protective intentions, will likely backfire spectacularly when Steffi inevitably discovers the truth. Entertainment analysts predict that Steffi will feel deeply betrayed when she learns that her mother Taylor and stepmother Brooke deliberately concealed such critical information from her. Given Steffi's history with Luna and the trauma Luna inflicted on the Forrester family, this secret-keeping represents a violation of trust that could damage Steffi's relationships with both maternal figures. Finn Finnegan, Steffi's husband, also faces difficult decisions about when and how to reveal the truth about Luna to his wife. Family dynamics and future implications. The ripple effects of Tuesday's dramatic developments will continue resonating throughout Los Angeles for weeks to come. Will Spencer must now navigate the traumatic reality of fatherhood resulting from sexual assault. -1 while attempting to maintain his budding career at Spencer Publications and his relationship with Elektra. Entertainment sources note that Will's character has faced criticism from viewers who feel the writers haven't adequately addressed the severity of his assault or given him appropriate agency in responding to Luna's crimes. The Spencer family as a whole faces unprecedented challenges as they work to protect an innocent child while ensuring Luna faces justice for her extensive crimes. Bill's fierce protective instincts toward his sons clash with his desire to be involved in his grandchild's life, creating internal conflict for the usually decisive media mogul. Katie's determination to raise the child herself demonstrates her unwavering commitment to protecting her family, even when that means taking on the monumental responsibility of raising her son's child. Meanwhile, the Deacon-Taylor-Sheila triangle introduces romantic complications that could reshape relationships across multiple families. Taylor's professional credibility could suffer if her emotional involvement with a patient becomes public knowledge. Deacon faces the difficult choice between the comfort and understanding Taylor provides versus his commitment to the wife who has worked so hard to reform herself. Sheila's reaction to this betrayal will determine whether her reformation is genuine or merely a temporary facade. As these storylines collide and intertwine, The Bold and the Beautiful continues delivering the high-stakes drama that has captivated audiences for decades. Tuesday's episode promises to be an unmissable hour of television that will set the stage for explosive confrontations, heartbreaking decisions, and shocking revelations in the weeks ahead.